Tracy, I was looking. I believe you were about 20 years old when the first Coming to America came out. And this is a question I feel like it's generic to ask in a junket, but I actually want to know the answer to it. Do you remember the first time you saw it? Like, do you remember going to a theater and seeing it and kind of what your reaction was to it, just as a person?
Yeah, man. I went to. Well, you gotta understand. My dad had passed away the year before.
Oh.
So I was in a really funky place. I'm a young man, losing his dad. So when I went to go see this movie, it really lifted my spirits. I cried. I walked all the way home. I was on Fordham Road in the Bronx. It was at night. And I can remember I went to see that movie by myself. Walked all the way home to Yankee Stadium crying.
Wow.
I miss my dad, and that's what that movie did. It made me happy, made me miss my father, and all those things.
You know, I appreciate you sharing that with me. I know it's a personal story, so I thank you for that. And one of the things I find interesting about that aspect is, could you imagine someone coming up to you during that walk and saying, Tracy, one day you're going to be in a sequel with Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. What do you think you would have said to that person?
Get the out my face. That's what I would say. Who are you, on crack? Are you on crack? That's what I would have said.
One of the things I love about this movie, obviously, there's so much funny aspects to it, but what I love about it is the drama. I think what's beautiful about comedy is that you need grounded realism.
Well,
Your characters have.
That's why The Last OG is so dope. Yeah. That's why The Last OG is so dope. Because it's real life, man, and you can identify and relate with it. When you look at this, I'm like Eddie. I don't want to do comedy without a heart, man. You got to have a heart. Look at Richard Pryor, Bustin' Loose, with him and Cicely Tyson. A bunch of wayward kids. These are the movies. This is what I want to do. I want to be funny, but I want to be grounded, because everybody, no matter who you are, identifies with the struggle. The struggle is real. I don't care if you Jeff Bezos that own Amazon. Everybody need a reason to get out of bed in the morning, man. What's yours, Kev? You think
Mine
about
is movies. I love movies. Helps me get out of bed.
Well, you love that, but there's got to be something deeper.
Oh, 100%. I mean, obviously, I want to support my family. I want, I have a beautiful wife.
That's what your job. That's why you get out of bed.
Yeah.
That's why you get out of bed. That's what this movie is about. Him being himself, him finding himself, and it made him reminded him of when he was younger. Yeah, that's your son. He just like you. I raised him. I'm that boy's uncle. Yeah. And that's what it was on the set. It was family. And we were all there. We just wanted to do our jobs, and we had a ball, and we were happy. And I asked Eddie, I said, Eddie, are you happy? And he, in his look, in his gaze, because we all, the new people, worked under the veteran cast, and they guided us, and they really gave us a lot of confidence under their gaze. And when we met all of their expectations, they gave us this in their eyes.